Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zeal, founder and CEO of Zealous Influence, the realest content marketing agency in the game right now. It is my honor and privilege to be bringing you this video today. I'm going to be giving away a couple of copies of my buddy Brendon Burchard's new book, The Motivation Manifesto, and I got a couple of goodies and surprises for you of my own. Let's rock and roll. All right, let's get right to it. If you don't know about Brendon Burchard is a champ, and I mean that in the fullest expression of the word champion. I met this guy when he was at kind of medium fame status, and he was an amazing speaker, went to one of his events, and I was really impressed by his content. I was CMO of a personal growth company at this time, and I was like, wow, this guy could really go all the way. And that was a few years ago, and it's safe to say now that he has gone all the way with multiple New York Times #1 bestsellers. He's got like the #1 personal growth podcast on iTunes, #1 personal growth show on YouTube, just ridiculous celebrity endorsements out the wazoo. The dude's got cred. He's really hustling it, and it's because he just adds so much value, and he's a really honest, genuine tactician, yet at the same time you can really feel his heart. And that to me is really important. And if I had to say one thing was like the secret to my success or whatever, being that I'm pretty young and have basically pulled myself up by my bootstraps, come out of poverty, just horrible abject poverty as a kid, and in a relatively short career that I've had, been able to provide a nice life for myself and for my family. And the secret to that, the secret to my success that I would say is I have gotten very, very, very picky about who I choose to model and whose results I really choose to admire and try to kind of duplicate. And I think the trick to that, like they say, success leaves clues. And you can, there's a lot of guys out there who are really good at selling you the dream, and they might really be competent. And if you just go on those two factors alone, and you drink the Kool-Aid or whatever from some of these guys, these guru guys, you might not get 100% of the results that you're looking to get. And that's assuming that you're a good person and you want to live a really fully rich, enriched life. So competency alone is not enough. The thing about Brendon that I really like, he's one of all these gurus out there in all these different industries, whatever they're teaching, personal growth, business, real estate, internet marketing, whatever, he's so complete. Like, if you really look at this guy and you're like, man, I want to duplicate this guy's results. Like, okay, so we're talking about a personal growth book. Let's say, okay, yeah, I want to learn personal growth from this guy. His content comes with, it's not just tactical stuff that you can implement to get results in your life, which it is that, you implement, you get results relatively quick, and, he'll help condition you to continue moving forward and getting more results. But it's supported by just this undercurrent of such a huge heart and really just a holisticness that is very difficult to find, in this industry. He's truly one of a handful of guys that, whenever they release anything, any course, I buy it. I really do. And that's why I bought his original Experts Academy course a few years ago. That was very transformative for my career. And I also love that, the people who are really drawn to Brendon are just more. They want more. They're growth enthusiasts. And the crowds that he draws to his events are really amazing. The networking there is unlike any other it's unlike any typical conference or event that you'll go to, even with a high ticket room, because not only are the rooms pretty qualified and people doing their thing and really moving and shaking, but people are their best at Brendon's events because he shows up at his best. And you guys are like, whoa, what are you talking about at these events? Well, we're giving away copies of his book today. And I think you just pay like $7 for shipping or something like that. You can just click the link below this video to get that. But knowing how Brendon does his business, he's really smart. He likes to kind of back end these personal growth event / course launches with his book launches. And you know, so I have an inkling here that you'll have the opportunity to purchase his personal growth course that's going to be linked in with this book. There's no pressure to do it right now. You know, Brendon adds a ton of value before he goes in and even gives people the opportunity to buy. That's, you know, how he does business. So I would really suggest and encourage, just go check out his book. I'm like amped up and feeling it. I read an excerpt of it earlier today, just before I started shooting these videos. And man, you know, I just got to say, if you'll love the book, you'll get it, you'll really be inspired, you'll read it. You know, I've read some of Brendon's stuff before, and I can tell he really wrote this particular book to just stand the test of time. You know, it's not like he's like, oh, you know, this technical thing and da-da-da. Like, he's not mincing words. It's poetic. And I think, you know, this is, from the excerpt that I read, I can tell Brendon really wrote this book to be sort of a manual for humanity to pick up 100, 200 years from now if someone's kind of lost their way and maybe he's going down a darker path in their life or whatever, and really just, or they're losing control of their life or whatever, whether it's today or in the future. And just from what I've seen, you know, I can tell this is really Brendon's rallying call to say, hey, you know, you can have a good life, you can have a great life, and these are the tools to do it. And Brendon's such a poet. I strongly suggest you pick up his book. Get it for free right now. He's going to send you the hardcover book. You just pay a couple bucks for shipping. And you know, at the end of the day, if you decide to purchase his course, I can tell he's going to be offering one of these courses. I don't know what the price points are going to be or anything like that. But let's just say if you know, let's assume this course, he's going to offer a few of them. You purchase any course from Brendon that's on the back end of this book launch for more than $100, I will personally send something to you that has been really instrumental for me, for my personal growth. I really am a firm believer in consciously consuming content and finding great personal growth content, video, books, etc., and just inundating your course with whatever area you want to grow in. You can do this with business, personal growth, whatever it is, whatever types of results you really want to be achieving, and just inundate your consciousness consciously, especially in the mornings and at night, with that kind of content. But then a little something that I found that, you know, some people might not believe in, but I think those people are fools, and they, you know, it's one of those things, don't knock it till you try it, and that's subconscious reprogramming. And there is a particular set of tools that I have great faith and I really, really love and enjoy. They're called Paraliminals by Learning Strategies Corporation. I'll include a link below this video as well so you guys can check them out. And if you purchase Brendon's course, he'll be offering it, you know, at some point this month on the back end of his book launch. And if you decide to get the book today, get his course as well. And I just pick any one of those Paraliminals. So I want you to send your receipt, just forward your receipt that you're going to get for purchasing the course to bonus@zealousinfluence.com. Again, I'll put all this below the video. And you just forward that along with the name of the Paraliminal that you'd like, and I will personally pick that Paraliminal for you. I'm not going to do like some crazy jumbo package of Paraliminals, but if you want any single Paraliminal, they got some really cool stuff. You know, I used to use the Sales Leap one back when I was at that personal growth company I mentioned, and you know, my buddies would kind of make fun of me because it's, you know, it induces you into hypnosis, and it's like self-hypnosis. You go into this state and you're conscious but sort of unconscious, and it really just goes in there and works with this technology called NLP, or neuro linguistic programming, along with binaural beats using holosync technology. If you know anything about that, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but man, it is like it just cramps this good stuff into your subconscious, and that's really a 1-2 punch that I think absolutely anyone, you know, if you're unhappy with yourself or how you feel about yourself or the results you're getting in your life, just be willing to shake it up, mix it up, man. And you just gotta just break whatever frame, break whatever mold you're kind of stuffing yourself into, because you got to realize at the end of the day, you are the one stuffing yourself into that mold. And with great content that you're absorbing and learning from consciously and implementing tactics, and also with subconscious reprogramming, there's no limit to what you can do. So really, regardless of whether or not you're going to get the course, I want you to pick up the book right now. Go below this video, seriously right now, do it now. Click the link, get your free book. He's also going to send you a cool like course as well. He said it's like a $300 personal growth course that he created to complement that. Like I said, Brendon just front loads so much value, it's insane. So go right now, seriously go. Another trick to success is taking massive action. So if you're on the fence about getting an amazing free book, book from an amazing author who's literally like trending up the hardest of any personal growth guy out there right now, you got to ask yourself, why am I hesitant? Don't be hesitant. Just go pick up the book. It's free. Seriously, $7 shipping. He's not going to do any weird shit with your credit card or anything like that. Just get it. You'll love the book. You really will. I read an excerpt. It's going to be awesome. So that's really it. I could pretty much just sit here and go on and on telling you to go right now. Go. Seriously, click the button below this video. We'll probably just cut pretty quick here. I don't know. I'm having a good day. I hope you're having a great day, and I really hope you go and get the book. Seriously, click the link below this video. Thanks so much for watching, and all the best.